So I just stopped off here at A to Z Comics, and it's been a little while since I've done any sort of vlog or anything else like that. I realized that I was checking out the channel just the other day, and I thought, oh my god, I haven't done anything on here. I love coming here to this shop though. Just had a lot on my mind, and decided they've always got great prices on their back issues, and I'm trying not to crease my new editions, but sometimes, you know, whenever life gets, you know, a little difficult or weird or whatever, you know, I tend to be the kind of person that's like, hey, I'm gonna go and do a little bit of retail therapy, and I also need to do some reading, which comic books absolutely count for that. So I ended up picking up 2 issues of Warlord right here. And the cool thing about them is their issues really aren't that expensive at all, and they're immaculately organized. But yeah, so is what Warlord issue 75 and 112, which these are anymore. I'm not even going by the issue numbers. I'm just going by the artwork, which is what I remember more in my collection. At some point in time, though, I'm getting enough Warlord issues that I'm definitely going to have to remember. And then on a complete and total lark, I think I almost got a complete run of Pirates of Darkwater. I remember reading one of these issues, and it was absolutely fun. And seriously, this is an IP that I wish somebody would take a chance on again. I got every issue in the run today, including this one, which is, I believe, the final one, number 9. And the only one they didn't have out of all of the books was number 7, I believe. So I'm gonna probably end up hitting up some other shops and seeing if I can find that one. But yeah, all in very good, you know, very good to, you know, very fine grade for each one of the books. So I've got some backer boards and heavy duty bags at home that I'm going to end up putting those in after I read those. So that's probably going to be my Sunday evening reading. I really love this show, and recently, since I started working on organizing my collections and things, I've been really picky about what I've been picking up. And one of the things I thought was like, well, I'd like to really complete my Pirates of Darkwater collection. So I've got a couple of things that, you know, like some figures and things, but even then, I ended up going to one of these other stores here recently and found somebody brought in a complete collection with one missing thing. One of the blisters on one of the action figures, the weapon fell out. And so it would be incomplete if I ended up getting that, but that's probably the most complete set I've ever seen. And that's something that I'm like trying to haggle with myself on. Also, the other thing I picked up today, because I haven't bought Magic the Gathering cards in quite a while, unless one of my colleagues has worked on the artwork and I want to get it signed or something like that, because that's cool. That's always like a small little bit of artwork to put somewhere. So I ended up picking up, because I had seen that there are these different expanded universes like Airbender and stuff that were part of it, and I asked if they had a Soundwave from the Transformers, the Decepticon card, because I've seen that. No, they didn't have that, but they did have Laserbeak. This is pretty rad. I didn't even know that he was in there. They gave me a little Pokemon thing. So these aren't tournament legal. It's just like, it's just interesting to see this sort of thing. Like it's really weird. And oddly enough, even today, I ended up, it's a whole nother discussion that someday I want to get into, but I'm not even sure if I have the energy to. The crossover stuff sort of blows my mind a little bit. But yeah, so I ended up seeing Jurassic Park and Trolls, those Jewel Trolls or whatever they were. Some people like them. Those things have always weirded me out. They're a fine toy for people that like them, I guess, but it was Alan Grant as a treasure troll, and that was super surreal. Anyway, yeah, so I will probably do a much more appropriate and better update than this. I'll probably end up covering those books in a video, just kind of going over them and look at them and everything, because I'm really excited, because I haven't seen the other issues before or read through any of the rest of the story. So this is going to be pretty cool. It will be a little weird since I am missing one issue, so I might wait until I find that one. I'm certain that's not hard to find, unless there's something about that issue that I just don't know about. So Anyway, sorry about the absence for so long. Quite frankly, to kind of give you guys a little bit of background, you know, I've suffered like some different things, like some personal loss and stuff, but I'll get into that more later. This was just a video mainly for myself, so I know, hey, I'm uploading a video and putting a bit more content out there so my YouTube channel doesn't sink into obscurity or anything. I am going to really start marketing this channel like crazy over this next year, so I can get the viewership up and get a bit more interaction and a few more things accomplished. So that's the idea. Anyway, I can't say this enough. Thanks for those of you that have subscribed and that do watch. It means the world, and I really do mean that. So I'll catch you guys in my next update or whatever video I make. Thanks again for watching.